Alright, hey guys. So for today's shave, we're going to do a face shave. And this is going to be the first time I've filmed me doing a straight razor face shave. This will be straight razor number 5 for me. For the soap today, we are going to be using the Graveyard by the Club. It's in the older base, the K2, not the K2E. I have Grooming right here, and we're trying to kill this because I have a backup puck, and because I've said in other videos, but the Graveyard now lives in the Gothic Quarter, and you can get that anytime from Mariana and Evans. Matching splash. For the straight razor, this is the straight razor I bought. It is a Max Sprecher. I don't know if you say Sprecher. It's a 9/8, which is the width of the blade. Has some really nice spine filing work, and also on the tail. It also has a matching inlay for the tang. I think that's what you would call the middle section, is the tang. The beautiful scales on these are called Dark Angel Wing, and it is a near wedge, which is what I wanted to go for just because it's a little bit heavier. So like a hollow or near hollow, it's going to be less weight. Near wedge is a little heavier, which is probably better for somebody newer like me because it's heavier. So that way the weight actually kind of helps out getting through the beard growth. Like I said, this is number 5 for me. It hasn't been bad, but I have nicked myself a couple times. Biggest thing I've learned is keep the movement. So go down, confident, and just keep going with it. So I'm not sure yet how I'm going to hold it full time, but this is a pretty normal hold. Also, 3 fingers on the front is a normal hold. And I've seen some unorthodox holding something like this, and I actually kind of like that too. So I've kind of done all 3. I'm not sure which one I like yet. I'm only on shave 5, so we'll see as that goes. But beautiful razor. Again, I bought it used, but this is the razor that I wanted brand new, except for maybe that inlay, but the inlay looks gorgeous. But this is the razor I wanted when I originally started looking at straight razors. For the brush, this is going to be new in the den. Actually just got it today out in the mail. It's going to be a Declaration Grooming B14 in the cold war. I had a cold B14, but I had it in the Jeffington shape, and this is the Jefferson. I missed it, and this one wound up on the for sale BSTs on Reddit, and I told myself, like, hey, if it's there in a few days, nobody buys it, then I will look at buying it. I'll hit the seller up, and I gave it like 3 to 5 days. No one bought it, so I snatched it, and it's a gorgeous pour. I just love the cold pour. And I love B14. It's still, I don't know, it might be my favorite knot still. Definitely top 2 or 3 knots. So, and it's in the cold pour. Like I said, I had one, but I sold it. I might like the Jeffington handle a little bit more than the Jefferson, but this, man, it's just, look at that. It's just such a gorgeous pour. And we're going to go straight to loading. What I really like too about the B14 and Declaration Grooming knots in general is they are fairly dense. They're not like high density like a turn-in shave from Milton, but they're denser than your standard knots that you'll get from other places, like say like Maggard's or something like that, like a standard one. But they load so easily. And B14, it loads incredibly easily. All B14s that I have are right on the money the seam. There's no like really variation, so it's a great batch if you can find one. Super soft cloud-like tips. You almost don't feel the knot on your face. And look at that, we're already there. I'm going to dunk it in the water, and we're going straight to the face. Oh, I love the scent on this. It's not a dark scent. It's like a eerie citrus with hints of floral. Gothic Quarter isn't exactly the same, but it's very close. I would say it's about 95% there, which is enough for me to be okay with killing this in my backup tub, knowing that I can get it now whenever I want it. And thanks to my friend Tanner, he gifted me the Gothic Quarter EDP, so I don't have it for this video because I'm in the bathrooms, and the EDP is in my RV, but I will definitely be putting that on today. Hopefully everybody's doing good. I kind of tried something a little different with my last video. I don't know if you noticed, but I didn't really talk a lot in it. And I also apologize, you know, my wife did kind of pop in it, but I wouldn't call it an ASMR, but I just didn't really feel like talking that much that day. So, something different on my channel. I've learned really quick that soap bases really matter with this straight razor, where you can get away with stuff with a safety razor. You can't get away with it with the straight. It's really made me realize like some of my bases are not that great. It's kind of giving me a new standard. And this base is great. Same thing with grooming department. I've been using grooming department for my straight series or this. And I think that's pretty good right there. And we're going to go with that. All right. So we're going to start with the 2-2. We're going to go right into it. Nice. And you got to be careful when you wash this. You don't want to ding the blade against the sink. One thing that I've been doing too is I've stropped it. I strop it usually after I'm done shaving. I do like 15 strops, and then I'll do like another 15, 20-ish before I use it. And I found for me, one of the hardest things has been figuring out angles, really, to get the stuff moving, really. Because you want to keep the blade moving. You don't want to stand still with the blade. That's how you cut yourself. Especially here, because I have like these grooves. I find it really hard to find the right groove. Right. Not bad. pretty good. Right now, I've got to switch to the left hand. That's where it gets a little intimidating, folks, for me. But let's do it. And I've also had a problem where my soap, sometimes I'll have to like re-wet it a little bit, just because I'm kind of timid, so I go kind of slow. And I gotta dry the hand off so I can get some grip. See, it's always this area right here. I have a problem where I can't really make that skin get flat. Even when I like stretch it out, it doesn't flatten. But not bad. Okay, we're switching back to the right. Right. Switch back. I gotta get better too at mapping, like what strokes I'm gonna use, because I'm kind of all over the place. And then my other little weakness spot is this chin area. I don't know. I can't go like down, but like I've tried side ones. I don't know. Yeah, see, it's like it doesn't hurt, but it's just not smooth. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta figure out a better way to get that one. But first pass is done. And with me too, the passes have been the same. Like I haven't gone across the grain, or I don't know. Maybe I'll try that this time. Putting a little bit more water. And I've also been with my straight razor shaves, been doing it cold water because I have read that when you use warm water on your body, it starts to bring out your blood vessels closer to the skin, your capillaries, and they're easier basically to cut and to bleed. So supposedly, by using cold water, it makes it a little harder to cut yourself from shaving. I don't know how proven that is. I've read it in a couple places online, but you know, I also know that I'm a blogger and I have my own website, and I know that you can write any article you want and it doesn't have to be necessarily true. So I'm not sure if that's true or not. But I know so far, this is my fifth shave, and I've only cut myself really maybe once or twice. And those couple of times, it was one because I didn't keep the blade moving, and the other time was because of the soap base. The soap base sucked. I thought it was a decent soap base, but it wasn't. Now that I straight shave, I know that it wasn't good because I was getting tuggy. Alright, so number two, I guess I'm going to try to do across the grain for number two. You know, this blade is also pretty big, so it does make maneuverability a little harder for me. Maybe if I had a little bit more experience, it would be easier. But my first one, maybe I should have gone a little bit smaller of a blade. But what's nice about it is look how much it covers. It covers a lot of ground at one time. So I do like that about it. I mean, look at that. Cheeks are already done. For this side, I'm going to go down because I went up last time for some weird reason. There we go. Half the face is done. You know what? Oh, how should I do that? Let's try it like this. Hopefully this video is coming out good. I know there's the noise in the background. Sorry about that. I also know that we're holding this voice. And I also know that, like, you know, I'm working some weird angles here. Get a little bit more water on that one. That one felt a little drier than I like. And it's also left hand, so it's a little awkward. There we go. Okay. Now we'll go up for this one. Yeah, see, I'm still left-handed. Oh, there we go. Let's see. I've also learned to use parts of the blade, so don't try to use the whole blade at one time. So for like this small area, I use the tips. Yeah, I gotta say, I know it's maybe unorthodox, but this feels really good to me, and it's probably because of my feather Kemsori style shavette. That's kind of how I hold it. So being so used to that, this feels really comfortable to me. Wash that bad boy off. And I usually only been doing 2 passes and maybe a cleanup. I know some YouTubers I've seen, they do like only 2 passes, and some do like only 1 pass. Some do 3 like they would with a DE. Yeah, I'm pretty good with that. I mean, is it baby butt smooth? No, I could probably work a couple more spots down here a little bit better, but not bad. I did get a couple weepers maybe. That I already had. That's healing. Yeah, you know, I can do a little touch up right there. But I have like a little weeper right here. But overall, that was good. Man, yeah, so five shaves down. Let's get the matching splash. And I am enjoying it. I'm not sure how often I'm going to have to send it out to get honed. Hopefully not that often, because that can get kind of pricey. Oh, oh yeah, see, that's close. That's giving me a little bit of a burn. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow. Yeah, that's a close shave in some spots. It's burning a little bit. But I'm not even going to do a touch-up. That was good. I'm happy. No real cuts. Is a good shave in my book with a straight. So, really appreciate you guys joining. Let's do a real quick recap. So for today's shave, we used The Graveyard by the Club. It's in K2. You can't buy this anymore. It was released a couple years ago. Great scent. It lives now in the Gothic Quarter by A&E. It's not the exact same scent, but it's about 95% of the way there. Had the matching splash. You're going to be seeing a lot more of this on my videos, probably. Maybe not. Maybe on the video days I'll pick something else. But I definitely need to kill a couple of these ones that now that I know it exists and lives in another soap. No reason to have these backups anymore. So one thing I like to do is I dry the straight razor blade off really quick. And then I'll take some toilet paper off video to dry the scales and make sure everything is good. And then I leave it open for a few hours to make sure everything dries before I put it away. But for today, we used a straight razor. It was straight razor number 5. You know, once I get to around 30, I think I'll be pretty damn comfortable. I'm pretty comfortable now. I just got to get maybe my mapping down a little bit better, my left-hand use. This is a Max, I don't know if it's Sprecher. I'm going to mess that up. But it's a 9/8, and it's a near wedge, so it's nice, and it's not really that hefty, but it's what I wanted for my first razor. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Dark angel scale wings with some beautiful file work on the tail and on the spine as well. And it has the matching inlay on that tang. Gorgeous, gorgeous razor. For today, new to the den, this gorgeous B14 in the cold pour. And it's gorgeous, man. Look at that. Such a gorgeous, gorgeous pour. Really, really love this one. Appreciate you guys coming along. So you'll be seeing more straight razor shaves. Since I've been straight razor shaving for the last, I don't know, week or week and a half, I got this. That's all I've been using on my face. Even though some days I want to give up. Not really give up, should I say, but I want to use a D just because it's faster. That's still pretty quick. You saw it. My video isn't much longer than my other ones. And really appreciate you guys. So you'll be seeing more of me doing straight razor shaves in the future. And eventually maybe I'll get comfortable enough to do the head with the straight razor. But right now I'm going to stick to the face. And you can see, oh, another little weeper right there. So again, I already had that. So one little weeper right there. But appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you on the next video.